Alright. New game. Yes, I want to make absolute sure that we're good. Oh, it did. Oh, it did. It did do a new game. My bad. We'll get this eventually. So, hello. Hi, how you doing? That is extremely loud. I want to reach and change that, but okay. So let me make sure we got everything as needed. Music a little lower. Maybe even turn the master down just a little bit. If you guys cannot hear, let me know. Like if something goes crazy. Where? Where is the? I'm looking for subtitles. Am I stupid? Yes, I'm stupid. What kind of question is that? Okay, either it's got subtitles by default or... Hello? Now question, controller support? Yes, controller support. Sweet.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
With the house, huh? So apparently this is a really sad game, so just prepare yourselves for that. What is happening?
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Oh. A bit of a delinquent, huh?
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
That's creepy. I'm going to try not to talk during the talky parts, if that makes sense. So I apologize if I accidentally do.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That's very interesting. So you guys are going to get to see a live reaction. Hopefully this works and doesn't explode. But like I said, I was going to... Hello? Hello?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Bill collectors. Everybody hates them. Golly, look at all the like newspapers. So I'm guessing this is going to be abandoned.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Wait, is that the same brother that went missing? They just assume he's dead? Or is this just a no trespassing? Oh, this game's beautiful. This got a...
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Interesting.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I was going to try to do subtitles, but obviously... This was rated 10 out of 10 by most people, so this game should be extremely good. Playing on the Epic Game Store, by the way, there is an affiliate link in the description and in the chat if you guys would like to purchase the game. Please consider using my affiliate link as it helps me out greatly if you want to buy it. Of course, it's completely optional.
I haven't driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Fallen tree, huh? Interesting. This is kind of like a Life is Strange sort of thing, I believe. So it should be... You see absolutely nothing. Hello? I was like, where we live? They're everywhere. You can ask Kelly because every time we come home from church, we see deer.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I'm going to try to stay out of the way of the narrative, but I am going to try to offer some interesting and unique commentary.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Wow. Dude, that is a weird house. It's like a mansion, but like... And yes, I am getting that cinematic little fade in. Wow. Let me just make absolute certain that I'm not messing this up. Okay. I'm not messing it up. And as far as I know, everything should be okay. Alright. I will read chat here and there as soon as like I get like a Milton Finch. Like if I get a moment to stop and read chat, I will.
Child.
It's not gonna be.
Made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
It's not gonna be my main focus, so I apologize for not reading chat. Like I said, I could have recorded this and just posted it, but this is quicker.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
It's more a hand-to-mouth experience. That way I don't have to edit it too. Because I wasn't going to plan on editing this anyway. Like I was going to just do a full...
I hoped the key might unlock the front door.
Playthrough.
It didn't.
Oh.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I was expecting a jump scare. I don't know why. I played too many horror games where that would just be an instant jump scare. I hope I didn't scare you guys too bad. So, am I gonna have to climb this? Is that what you're getting at? Are you getting at that I'm gonna have to learn how to be really aerobic? I like playing with the controller more because it feels like it's just kind of a smoother cinematic experience versus a mouse being like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this controller, this is mouse. It's a lot more jarring, so. Hello? You are not seriously. Okay, this is like straight up going horror game.
The doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I can imagine. How old are you now?
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Okay, this is starting to turn horror game. Oh, that's an old car. Is that a station wagon? Please tell me this is a station wagon, because that would be hilarious. I'm going to also try to play the entire game. Assuming the internet keeps up, I'm going to try to play the entire game this one time through. If it does not work out, though, I will continue the series if there is enough interest.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
This is so cool. Very cinematic. Very well thought out. Like the 3D text is so much better than subtitles. I love that.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Like I love how you can move around the text and it's just there.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Oof. Feels bad. That's what it's like living in the South though, too, so I actually kind of know how that is.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Golly. This is awful. That's like an awful thought. What happens if you look out the window? Nothing? Oh, here's
My
something.
mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
My goodness. Oh, look. Here's old chow mein, man. I would not want to know what that would be like. Awful, man.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
That's cool how that was a change of pace right there. They moved it so that it would be
Even the
like...
fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
Sank? Very interesting. But that... So they're going to switch between 3D text and apparently the just normal text at the bottom. So parts where I assume it's because they wanted you to look around. I'm very confused. What am I supposed to... Oh. I'm supposed to wind it.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
And it still works. Barbara Finch.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Stay out of the basement. That's like some horror game stuff. Nah, man. This is so weird. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get scared at some point.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What in the world? What is this?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That's creepy. That's very unusual. That door is sealed off with like the insulating foam stuff. I wonder why. I guess we'll find out.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Ah.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh. I got you. That I was just asking that question.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
That is so weird, man. It's got the years on it that they
As a
lived.
kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Only lived a year. Why is that a bathroom? I don't understand. What's going on?
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Well, that's cool. You know, it's always nice to have like painters in the family. It's always very interesting to have artistic people. My grandmother's actually a pretty good artist, and I have an artist on my in-law side as well. That's
Edie's
really
father,
cool.
Odin, built the original house.
There's Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Well, isn't that just unfortunate? Child star for 2 years. So I assume that's where they got most of their money from. If that's the case. There's another room over here that I saw. Ooh. So do I go up the stairs or do I go in? I'll save that for just a minute.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Golly. Could you imagine living in a house that everybody in your family lived in?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Yeah, I could see that.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
I take it that the key's probably not going to work on that. Wait, what?
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
So, hold up. There's another there's another staircase over here. Where does this go?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Oh, okay. There's an electrical cord running to the wall. Huh, that's curious. Can you move faster, or is it just kind of like, okay. So now let's go back. Now that I'm comfortable with this, the only way forward. I didn't know if it was one of those games where it's like, if you don't go this way, you'll miss something.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
I'm on my hands and knees. That's what it looks like. It looks like you could probably, like, kneel up, though.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
What? Well, that was, like, completely uncinematic. I accidentally closed it back. Oh. Allowed you to get into another
Just like
room.
I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Very interesting. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Hello?
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Huh. What is...
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
This is a lot to
I thought
take
since
in.
Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
What the heck?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Okay, what's a child supposed to do? So it's teleporting me into this. I thought about
eating Christopher, but I held back.
probably a good idea. You don't just go eating random things. Not a good idea.
I kept eating and eating.
This kid gonna kill herself.
I ate a lot of things that night.
This kid gonna literally die.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
What?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
How is she This girl, hi. She done ate some poison berries or something.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
What in the... I'm so confused. This is so strange.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Eating that mama bird.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I'm so confused.
Rabbits.
This is so weird. Got him.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
I thought this was a little bit sad. This is... What?
A mama rabbit.
No, you're not gonna make... Come on now.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
This is like a straight up acid trip. Can someone please? This is the weirdest. This is like some serious, like a modded game.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Wait. I don't see anything. Hello? Hello? Ooh, a ship. Hello? Aha! Ba-dum. Ba-dum.
I
Ba-dum.
wanted fat, juicy steaks.
Oh, now you're letting me take control. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Ba-da-da.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Where did the seal go? This is like surprisingly graphic too. Like I was thinking, oh, this won't have any blood in it. So, too little, too late warning. This might be a little bit graphic. Should be okay though. Golly, this is the hard. I cannot control this. Like it straight up will not let me control this. Hello. This thing controls like awfully.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Kelly, you probably gonna want to stop watching now. JS. Wait, is this a snake or a...
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
This is so weird. So this is more like a kraken. I thought that was a snake, but still. This is still probably not good.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Yeah, real stealthy. Let me push this bucket up here. Let me just up. Hello, Mr. Man. Oh, don't mind me. I knocked over your light. Hello.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Hello? Way up she rises. Way up she rises. How do I get up to the captain? Early in the morning. Better move, bird. I'm gonna get you. Hey, mister. I know you're piloting this, but like...
I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have.
I just realized I just spat all my beard. Video driver crashed and reset. Make sure your video drivers are up to date. Exiting. That's very specific. Weird. Okay, the game crashed. Okay, wonderful. Yay. Hi? Yes, I remember you. Look, I said, what? I needed to know what drugs she's taking. I guess it was those berries, man. I don't get, well, let's try to relaunch. I don't know. That was unexpected. All right. I had no idea what I was getting into, by the way. No. Oh, come on.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
I've got to go through that acid trip again? Great. Great. Can I, like... Is there a way out of this?
For the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Well, I assume that... I'm gonna try to... Open the book, please. Please open the... Am I doing it the wrong way? Okay.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen.
What does "I'll be gone soon" mean?
Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
So I'm gonna go straight to the bathroom.
I ate a lot of things that night.
This has got to be what caused it. So, well, I mean, I guess you have to eat everything. Was it some combination then?
I kept eating and eating. Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Yeah.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
I wish there was a way to... I hope it doesn't... Is there a way to, like, manually save it? No, I guess not. I was supposed to see if I could manually save it.
And suddenly... I was a cat.
I'm gonna try... Speed run!
I was really scared.
Speed run, speed run, speed run, speed run. Ooh, speed run, speed run. I'm like 10 miles ahead of that bird. What is happening? Hello? I forgot which way I went. Houston, we have a problem. Okay. Gotta go where? Bird? Yes, bird. Bird, yes. Bird, yes. Yes, bird, yes.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Losing my mind. Yes, bird, yes.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Bird, yes, bird. Where? Did she go somewhere different this time? Hello?
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Yes, bird. Yes, bird. 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 Yes. Yes, bird. Yes, bird. Yes, bird.
And suddenly,
My
I was
drivers
an
are up to.
owl.
I think my drivers are up to
All
date.
I
So
heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
where?
Rabbits.
Hello? Skirt, skirt.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Mama rabbit.
A mama rabbit.
Where? Huh? Where? Mama rabbit? Mama rabbit? Where? I need to eat. Big food. Where? Ah, here we go. Skirt, skirt.
She was almost too big to carry.
Oh, I hope I don't have to play this for a third time, because that would...
And suddenly, I was a shark.
Yeah, I agree. What drug? Please. I don't I mean, I'm big boy. I have to go.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Yes, seal down there. Ba-da. Hey, Mr. Seal down there. I see you. Hello? Hello, Mr. Seal.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Nom nom nom.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Hello? Where'd Seal go? I promise I'll be better at this. It still controls horribly, but like... But it's still not... Nom nom.
Grabbed on tight,
Ba-da-da.
but I was so hungry.
Baby
Jumped out
shark.
of the water.
Baby
When I
shark.
opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh no.
Now I was a monster,
It's this.
and I smelled people everywhere.
Yes, indeed. Smell people. Beep beep. Beep beep.
I
Why?
was big, but I moved real quiet.
Yeah, that's quiet. Night night. This is weird.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Drunken sailor. What you go with a drunken sailor?
His belly was a rusty razor.
Shaver's belly with a rusty razor. Shaver's belly with a rusty razor. Way head up This is so weird. I don't know if I like this game. This better make
The
sense.
last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to
Please
have,
don't crash.
So I swam towards it.
It works. What?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
This makes no sense. Why? Okay, I had no idea. I have no idea. This is just why. Wait, what? I don't like
I
this.
got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Yo, I'm getting chills. Look at this kitty.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Oh yeah,
Edie
real
would
obvious.
have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
I thought this was a sad game. I'm just gonna be really
The room was like a
confused.
museum.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Oh,
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
so Edie only died in like 2010. Dawn died in 2016. Edith was born in 1999 and still alive. Okay. So I guess you just draw as you find
When
new
Edie
stuff.
told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
All right.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, so we're in the bathroom now. Wasn't this the sealed bathroom with the...
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
It was a
Right.
pretty big trace.
Yes, it is a big trace, indeed. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. Or Edie, my bad.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Say what?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished.
All right.
He never put it down.
Very Confucius. Fort Calvin. This is mucho strango. Why is this roped off like a velvet rope, like it's being preserved in a museum? To Command Center. Oh, hey, that's a dude. That's such a cool.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that
This
he
is
never
such a
talked
cool-
about him.
Cool room.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
She got a broke leg.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
He died before he ate another mushroom, and he did. Not sure how I'm supposed to feel about that. Is there anything else on? Am I supposed to just be chilling out right here? Cause it's not doing anything particular. I did not know the Y button brought up the pause menu. That's kind of weird.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Okay.
Calvin, dinner's ready.
Coming!
Oh, you control the individual legs with the stick.
That day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Who was?
I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind had up,
Why would you build
and
a
maybe
swing
he'd
set
still be
here?
But I doubt it.
Why would you?
I think he already made
Why?
up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Whoa. So I'm guessing he flew off a cliff. Dude.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
That was a lot, man. That's a lot to take in. Alright, let's get out of here.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
And now you're disrespecting that. Well, you could at least put it back. Oh, that's oh, dang, dude. Yo, that's like realer than real. 1961. And well, that's it. And then his brother kept doing it. That's deep. Ooh. Okay. Now let's look at the other side and run down this rabbit hole. I'm sure. You can't get over there. Not easily.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
All right then. So is that it? What am I missing? Hello. The wind's picking up outside. There's something under here. Hello. Well, that's strangely... Huh? So many... What? Yo, I swear, if I ever have any money at all, I'm gonna have a house that has at least
Passages
one
were
of
pretty
these.
tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Right. There's also something here as well.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Uh-oh.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16,
All right.
she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
This is also a hint, obviously. Oh, you actually...
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
This is like... It's Halloween. Straight... Or Nazi zombies. One or the other.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined
Straight up ripped off. Ah! Stupid cans. Boom. Boom.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill,
The Hookman Killer.
Ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Yo, get up out of here. Crazy lady. It's a table saw. Punching bag. Boat, boat, boat. Bop. This is cool how it's interactive now, but I can't see a thing. Hello?
Old Finch rattled and grew still.
Bop.
Oh dear.
Bop.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Uh-oh.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show.
Late Picture Show. That's a great name.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Man, forget the stupid TV. 12 a.m. You could come up with anything more original than 12 a.m. Hello? Ah! Skirt, skirt! Yeah!
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Smashing.
And enjoying he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
GG, boys. See you later.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Skirt, skirt! Boy!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
She slips on the darn skate. No? Okay. Watch that be like her boyfriend trying to scare her again, or her ex. And she done bopped him out of existence.
The Hookman had vanished.
You serious?
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Are you for real? This is dumb. Come on now. What is happening?
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
You were wonderful.
What?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That was like really long.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
So that gave me some hints. What's this? Oh. I guess this is how I have to get out.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yep. Indeed. Indeed. I had several thoughts during that, but I completely just... I had just no words. Does it still work? It do work. Well... Very strange. I wonder if we'll figure out the truth. I love how I was just able to bop stuff with the crutch. That was kind of funny.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh yeah, I can see why. A man's got a table saw here. All kinds of like wood and like probably some rusty metal, you know? You're just asking to step on a nail or
I saw
something.
Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I cannot see it all. Oh, well, okay, I guess.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Yes.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Okay. Alright, hold up. I gotta turn the brightness up just a little bit. So, oh, that's a little too, yeah, that's a little too washed out. Hold up. I bet you're supposed to be dark, but like, okay, that's better.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh.
If there's a pattern in all these stories.
Emergency bomb shelter. They have been watching my cities versus disaster series.
Very far.
They've been watching my Edith Finch versus nuclear bomb. What?
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
I can't either.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Please.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
But it never
But
happened.
if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
What's the shaking? Was there like earthquakes all of a sudden?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Is that the monster that... What? Is that the monster the little girl was talking about?
And
Yo,
then one day,
they're all
everything just
acid trips.
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
You eat a lot of peaches, dude.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
So how are you leaving? Oh, I can't go that way. That's like the most obvious way out, though. Hello. Oh. What is this? This is so bizarre.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Whoa.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month.
Or a day.
Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
So So he basically committed suicide. I would think.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
They're all like tripping, like they
I'm
need
sure my mom
professional
was trying to
help.
protect me.
Obviously, there's some kind of curse that you obviously don't want to get tangled in.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Did I just hear something?
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
I guess that's where he put his trash. It's a lot of peanut
I
butter.
don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Oof. There's a railroad track under here.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
So she's the only one alive.
And found out what happened to everyone else.
What's the maybe too? Is she pregnant?
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Pregnante.
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
So hey, what happened? Did he literally? Oh, he got hit by a train. He walked out and was like, burp, burp. It's like, beep, beep, boy. What if I could I just end the story by just be like, oh, what does this do? That's sad.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Writing what? What are you writing?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Okay, this is weird.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Who's you? She is pregnant.
And the history you're a part of.
This must be for her son or something. Has to be. Well, she's pregante. Right? Am I crazy?
To be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Am I?
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Wait, hold on. Is there a possibility that I'm not Edith? Or are we playing as Edith? I can't figure it out. We're either playing as Edith and then she's writing this down for an unborn kid or something. Or we're playing as the kid following Edith's footsteps. Now, I don't know which one. That's my theory so far. Alright, I'm going to take just a moment. I believe 9 puts me back to full screen, right? No, 0. I dumb. Hello. Want to check chat? Lots of chat. Well, that's handy. Where can he buy those berries? You're so lucky. Okay, gotta go. Shut up, your camera is blocked. You missed the roll of film. Do you even read your chat room? Yes, I do. I missed a roll of film. Your camera is blocking the game's messages. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? Not have a camera at all? Like, hold on. Here, I can help some. Hold on. Hold up. Doing this live. Doing it live. Hold up. I got an idea. I'm going to go full screen. I'm going to go studio mode. And I'm going to switch to 9. Filters. I'll put a crop. And then I'm going to crop. Now let's see. How do I... Maybe crop the... I need to crop the right. To make it smaller. Let's try 200. Wait, does that that changes this too? Feels bad. Ooh, let's just remove that. I'll just say I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Too bad. Deal with it. I can't fix it now. You're too little, too late. I will, however, move it just a little bit and make it just a little bit smaller. So I apologize, but that's just what you get. Sorry. Okay, studio mode. Okay, let's check that studio mode off. Preview. Okay, that should be a little better, right? All right. Like I said, I am reading chat, yeah, but it's not going to be my main priority. I don't want spoilers or anything like that. And just like if I miss a roll of film, I miss a roll of film, you know.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
And as far as the shut up part, like, if I don't add my commentary, this is just like any other no talk playthrough. If I don't add my commentary, I just hope that you understand, like if I don't add my commentary, then what's the point of me playing it, right? Because if I was going to just play it, I could just play it. Anyway, I hope you understand. Like, try to see both sides. And I've never played this before, so I don't know when story comes up. I'm going to try to shut up, but at the same time.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
I guess yours.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. Huh, Derpy. Derpy Jr. Burpy, chirpy, furpy, lurpy, zerpy. Golly.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
The same one she was buried at. Wow. A lot of them were so young.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Is that it? Okay, where do I go from here?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
This is really good, by the way.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Pregnante. I called it. I called it. She started throwing them hints. There's a little bit of foreshadowing. 22 weeks pregnant. Oh, I kind of see it now. Okay. Or, I mean, like, not really, but at the same time, yes. So you are playing as Edith.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Where?
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Smile, Dawn. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Yes, I'm began professional.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
Photographer.
It's still freezing, though.
Me and professional. Is that the ISO number down here at the bottom? I actually have no idea. I would assume so because it goes up to 1,000. But man, could you imagine having a camera that goes down to 1? Like, that would actually be nuts. Especially if you... This is like going into camera nerdy now, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be. I don't know what I'm supposed to be taking a picture of. It's cool though. I just don't know what I'm... Ah, birdie.
Aw.
Please tell me how an old camera like that has that kind of zoom. Like, please. Oh, lol. Is that it? Taking like 40 of these. What else am I supposed to find?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely... Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
I'm just over here just snapping photos. Rule of thirds, hold up.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Calm down. Yeah, like these.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
I'm just taking random photos, man.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Yay!
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do it.
Golly.
Great shot, Don!
What do
Of
you
all these
mean?
Stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Someone just added me on Xbox and it has the notifications on. Hold up, OBS is disconnected. Reconnection successful. Hold up. Give me just a moment. I gotta go turn that off. Why in the world? There's random people doing my Xbox. Why does that have notifications on? That is not something I want. How do you turn notifications off? Notifications. Nope. 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 Literally do not care anything about notifications. That is the first time somebody has done my Xbox, which is weird because I'm not on it. So that's already really suspicious. Friends, U plus 990. Yeah, that sounds real legit. Oh no. My stream is going rip. Hold up. My stream is ripping. Give me just a second. That is not good. Let me tweak some things really quick. Maybe we can hopefully continue. I don't know why it's still going full strength after I've done told it to lighten up a little bit. I guess while I'm at it, I will... Well, I was going to say I was going to read chat, but there's no more chat, so... let me check everything else, make sure... Is everything else okay? Cool. Alright, well, let's get back to it. Maybe it'll be okay. Hopefully not. Or if not, then Rip, but that should be. Let me make doubly check. Yeah, we're good. So that's how Sam passed. Oh man, that's really sad. Like, they are legit cursed.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
You don't say. Well, there's usually a secret passage. Oh, here we go. Great. Gotta go in here with the AC unit.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
You don't say. Gregory, Dawn. That's like Gus. Is that a hospital bed? Oh no. These are probably gonna be diseased. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
This is weird. Whoa.
Watching over Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Skirt. Oh, dude.
What he saw.
Trick shot. Skirt.
What his world was like.
Backflip. Oh well, nope. Yeet. Skirt.
It reminded me so much of Calvin.
Whoa.
Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
Do some legit trick shots. Oh, there's a whale. Boink.
It sure made him happy.
Hey, this isn't so bad. I'm knocking off all the letters. I don't know why this is entertaining me, but it is. That's sad about the divorce, though. Like, that's super sad. Like, a kid like this just too young to understand. What do I do? I'm confused. Hello? I'm missing something. Hold on. I've got to be missing something. Oh. Hello. Whoa. Okay. So you gotta get them all. Okay. That makes it. The controls are awful though.
I know
got
how
it.
silly it sounds.
Bubble bath,
I'm
huh?
worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
A baby being
Maybe
too
if I hadn't
happy.
called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
You're so Confucius.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
No.
Hey, there's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Golly. Hold on, I need a second. Okay. Man. There's just no... There's no easy way to take
I can't
that.
imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Ooh. Yo, I slapped this kid.
The wind picked up, and panicked
Nah.
geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, come on. No. No. No, you're not. No. You're not going to do this to me, are you?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Now, see, I can't help that. I know that's covered up by my face cam. Sorry about that. I literally can't help it. But a majority of it seems to be fine, though. Well, that's not exactly what I thought was going to happen. I thought it was going to be like lightning, but at least they didn't do the predictable thing.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Well, at least she was Christian, I guess. Because it's inevitable she's going to die.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about. But I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Yeah. Wait, is that... I'm gonna try to explore a little more. What is this? Can I interact with this over here? I guess not. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be going now. I don't see any other obvious. Well, obviously I figured you're supposed to go back down. Is there another way out?
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Right.
And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Right, right.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Edith. So we're starting to catch up. Oh, come on, you missed an opportunity. Can't Kingdom Filing class order. Great job. Like a classroom. Whoa.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh no. No, come on, man. Wait, Milton's alive.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Disappeared. Okay. My bad. They didn't put a death date because they haven't confirmed or denied whether or not he's dead. It seems like a very dysfunctional family, but like at the same time, it's a very interesting one at that. I don't know if I can read that right this second. This. Oof.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Well, that's like Inception right there. I love controlling the speed. That's kind of cool. It's almost like he...
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
So I haven't figured out about Edie, Dawn, or Sanjay. What happened? Let's go back down.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Alright. Whatever he found in the house. What in the world would he have found? Oh, look, clever.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Oh, he's a druggie, dude. Look at legalized Mary Janes, man. That's what they said. No thanks. Sorry, that's just not a good idea. Not for someone that young, especially. Naturally, she's not gonna listen to her mother. She's gonna get. Seriously, after all this time? Oh my gosh, dude.
Dear Mrs. Finch, As Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Okay, hold on. I don't know if this is going to... Hello? Hold up. Disconnecting. I don't know how bad off that's gonna be. Hopefully you guys didn't miss anything. Basically, they got rehab, newly sober.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself.
Yeah.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
That's sad.
His mind began to... wander. I asked him to describe it.
I mean, I've had issues with that happening before, but it wasn't drug related.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
I mean, yeah, I can't. This is why I can't work 9 to 5, because my mind goes crazy. I would never be able to do this.
He'd feel his way about.
Like I lose track of what I'm doing.
Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Is it weird that I'm still going?
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Everything but
like a whole
focus.
new Lewis. So I let him go on.
But he's just saying it because he don't see it.
I even encouraged him.
Oh, wow.
It seemed very promising at first.
He just keeps working.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
A pupper. Can I
On
get
the
up
edge
there?
of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
This is like... It's weird how my head's the same way, kind of. What?
And songs for them to play.
My head works very... So this is weird. This is just...
about starting a band.
Like, my mind's really creative like this.
And he was always humming something.
Me too.
Every day
Especially
his
if I'm working.
imagination grew stronger.
Right, right.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
I don't talk to people usually.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Right.
Then one day it struck him.
Literally?
All the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Right.
He held an election for mayor.
He won.
And he won.
Right. All right, Mario, calm down.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
Right.
It became a game for him.
These gamers, man.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
I don't know why I'm still doing this. I don't feel like I have to.
New Louisville. St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Yeah, there is a kind of a point where this gets like too much.
Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
What?
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
I've never gotten that crazy. Well, it's time to go home, you know what I'm saying? But wow.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen, beautiful prince.
Beautiful prince.
Okay.
The prince was on his own quest for radiant rainbows.
This is so bizarre.
He followed the sound of his silver harp.
Yeah.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Yeah, you've already memorized
He knew
where
the world was all in his imagination.
I mean, I've been literally this out of it before.
But he
was
was so
at the same
proud
time.
of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it
Right.
was overwhelming.
Right, exactly.
And
Oh
then it
my
struck
goodness.
him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Right.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was
That's
hard
weird.
to argue with him.
Dude, this is next level. What's bad is I relate to him a lot. But at the same time, it's weird because like I don't agree with his worldviews. But like I don't think I've ever
Began to forget
connected
the world we know.
with a character this much.
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
Right. Yeah, it does. Like, anytime I've worked a 9 to 5, it pained me to think about anything other than the me I want to be.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Right.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him. His prince waited, holding his crown.
His prince,
there was
like,
only
wait.
one thing left to do.
Are they getting married? I'm confused. His prince. Wait a minute.
Bend down his head.
Guys, this doesn't seem like such a good idea.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
What words are there for that? Look, Milton to 2003. They actually put a date on, or she put a date on it. So, did he die in the factory, or did he kill himself? It's hard to exactly know. Oh, look, we got your OG gamer here, man. Oh, he even had like scripts and stuff. Like, my man was like so keen on escaping this world. Like, with the, like, you could tell because he's a gamer. Like, he has a great imagination of this great land where he was an awesome person. God, I don't think I've ever related to anybody anymore in my life. Ever. Like, how sometimes I might even use video games to live out lives and fantasies that are in my head. And that I just don't know how to put this in words, guys. I mean, that hit really home. Like, yeah, me and him may be like a different person, like the way we live our life, and maybe even decide on how to do things, but like the monotony of a 9 to 5 is just it does me that way, you know. That's why I want to do YouTube, like, because I don't want that to be my story, how that ends. I don't want to be caught in the monotony so much that something like that happens to me. I know it's really random, and I probably shouldn't even say half the things I'm saying right now. But
from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Edith, mom. So now we're gonna figure out what happened to her mom. Perhaps some even loose ends.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
God, this story is so sad. Like, these people don't deserve this. They seem like good people.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
That night.
Maybe you should have come sooner.
Whoa, hold up. We about to get a drop, dude. This is about to hit us with something heavy. Maybe that night should have come sooner.
But it had to end one way or another.
Had to end.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
So this is Edith's room. Is she on her hands and knees? She is.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
By Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
I'm gonna check chat really quick. Make sure the stream is still working. Great game. What are you playing? This is weird. Wouldn't you like to know, Kelly? Wouldn't you like to know? What am I playing? What Remains of Edith Finch if you cannot read the title? Or figure out how to read the title of the game. So, back to it. It is very weird. It's like an acid trip, but
things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Alright.
I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
I really appreciate that the controller is actually vibrating like a heartbeat. Oh, what?
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Please don't.
Now I hope you'll
make
never
me
see
do
it.
this. Please don't make me do this.
I just want to meet you.
Please don't make me do this.
And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
That was a little disturbing.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. What happened to... Wait, what happened? Did she... She must have died during childbirth. That's the only thing I can think of. Golly, a story by a giant sparrow for Shirley Dallas. 1948 to 2013. I've seen these pictures. Ian Dallas, creative director. Joshua Sarfi, sorry, wait, these are actual pictures. They have to be. I've been seeing these like scattered across the world. It's so strange that they added their own photos. Hollingsworth. I'm related to Hollingsworths. Oh, that's cool. That's not my last name, but I have Hollingsworths in my family. Like great-great-grandparents. Like way off. It's very cool. Very, very cool game. I wonder if there's any more right here at the end. I mean, this kind of going back through the, kind of showing you little parts. I'm glad I played this all in one go, because if I had separated this into any more than 2 episodes, I would have been like, well, that was a waste of time. To make people wait for the whole thing. It's a nice little bite-sized experience, you know, can sit down and just do it all. Some of these people have professional photographers as parents, apparently, because there's a lot of bouquet and stuff. By the way, if you can hear Kelly singing, I apologize. I don't know what she's thinking. Especially since she knows I'm streaming. What in the... What? What? Am I the only one that sees that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, developer, if you're seeing this. You got a weird head. What is happening? I don't understand. Man, it's hot in here. Totally random. At this point, I don't know how much longer this is. I have a feeling, man. These are the kind of developers that'll put something at the end. Oh, look at all the playtesters. Everyone at pictures. Trick or treat, smell my feet. Enjoy, thank you at the end. In loving memory of Lewis Finch. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn. Edith Finch team. The end. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Oh. So it really doesn't say how the other people died. Wow. That was very well put together. I'm very, very impressed. Now let me switch it. Switch it. Do our final. Hello, how are you doing? Hello, everyone. Unfortunately, this stream is coming to an end. So I apologize. Let me turn my light up just a little bit. It's a little dark. Well, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to I don't have any intelligent thoughts anymore. But I really appreciate you guys watching. I know I didn't keep up with chat too much, but that was for a very good reason. I want this to kind of replace me doing a let's play of it. So I also apologize for not posting any this week. That's kind of why I decided I want to stream now, so that something will come out this week, and so that you guys know what I'm talking about. Hopefully, I shouldn't have to try to come up with words, but sorry, I'm getting really distracted by Kelly singing, and even though I've got headphones on with music playing in them, she is way louder than anything. I don't know, man. I have no other words, no other thoughts. But again, I appreciate all those who came out. I'm going to check the final. Cool. Average 3 minutes 24 seconds. That's good. So anyway, quitting the game now. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed this game, if you are thinking about purchasing the game, please use my affiliate link. It is in the chat way up there at the top, and it is also in the description down below. Every purchase that is through my link, or if you go into the Epic store and put YT Immortal Jeremy in your creator tag, I will get a split of the revenue that they make off the game. So that's just another way to support me. If you were thinking about buying this anyway, it's essentially free to you. Epic is just giving. There's no extra charge or anything. Epic is just being nice like that. So if you discovered this game through this, please do that for them if you are thinking about buying and maybe getting some of the things that I missed. I know I missed at least a camera roll because somebody commented that, but I know I missed a few things. There's probably other endings as well, possibly. I don't know how varied it is, but if there are other endings, feel free to find those yourself. But anyway, this is going to conclude the stream/let's play of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is probably going to be the only video this week. I will try to start back next week if possible, but I do know that I'm going to have a busy weekend, so it may not happen. And internet also is going to probably be very slow after this. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. God bless. See you guys later. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Stay nice to everybody. Do not text and drive. Talking to you, Robert. Okay. Bye, guys. See you guys later.